Hello, Leo, and welcome to your general reading for August 2019. This is a reading for Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs of Leo for the month of August, your month, 2019. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please leave me a comment to see how this plays out in your lives or how this resonates with you. It may not resonate with everyone, but that's okay. So let's see what Spirit has to say for Leos for August 2019. Spirit, please tell us what Leos need to know for August 2019. All right, let's get started. First card out is the Ten of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles in the upright, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, Leo, so your overall energy here is the Seven of Pentacles. This energy is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, and the Seven of Pentacles is all about the time and the money and the love and the effort that we invest in nurturing and creating something that we want to see through in the long run. Now, in the reverse here, it could be that you might come against, or you might be feeling like you've got some frustration with something that you've been putting a lot of time and effort into. All right, and I'm getting that this is going to emotionally weigh you down. Now, this could be a result of July and our eclipse season, and Mercury is in retrograde all the way until the 31st of July. So this frustration might be something, and hopefully that you'll be able to come out of in your month, because Leos, this is your month. So whatever this reading has in store for us, don't worry, you are strong, you are powerful. Recharge those batteries in the sun, get out there, live your best life and your strongest lives. Now, in the first card out is the Ten of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy. And I love to see the Ten of Swords in reverse, because this means that something has ended, but it has been a total purge, and it is an emotional purge. This man here, he is dead and gone. Stick a fork in him, everything's over. But after that ending, these swords, they just fall out of his back. And this is a new beginning, and this is a release of that poison. And it may be something, again, that you've experienced in July. It could be a relationship. It could be you could be part of your spiritual journey, maybe bad habits. So let's go ahead and see. Now, after this sort of purging and this relief and this release of poison, we do have the Five of Pentacles, which is more Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. So this may really have to deal with your job or your education or your financial situation. But the Five of Pentacles is sort of taking the hard road. Now, there's something that I really love about this, because Leo, you guys are related to the Strength card, and that's all about finding your inner strength and your peace and your calm in any situation. I'm getting that there was a purge here. Something ended, a cycle came to an end, a relationship came to an end, a job that you didn't like came to an end, something along those lines. And you didn't take the easy road. Okay, you didn't take the path of least resistance. And so you have chosen to take the harder path, but it is for the greatest good. Spirit is saying, with the Seven of Wands coming out, again, this is your energy. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. The Seven of Wands is the person who loves the adrenaline, who loves the competition, who's in it to win it. The Six of Wands is all about that victory, but the Seven of Wands is all about, maintaining your spot on the top. Now, because you've got these two people here, again, it could be a relationship or it could just be you, all right, who have decided to take the harder road, who might be experiencing a little bit of hardship. It could be emotional, it could be financial, it could be your health as well. And I can see that it's getting you down a little bit. And Spirit is really saying you have got to push on through. And this is your month, your time to shine, so you can't let it get down. Sometimes we know we need to make a tough decision, and we make the tough decision, and we can say to ourselves, we know this is going to be a long, hard road. And so we sort of step out on this journey, and we're walking, we're hungry, we're cold, and then all of a sudden it sets in what you've really done and the decision that you've really made. And I get that this is a decision that you made, okay? It's not like you were thrown out. You were part of this decision. You were very active in this process. And this is just that feeling of, excuse my language, sort of this oh shit moment. What did I do? You want to backtrack. You say, this is hard. It's hard out here. But really, Leo, Spirit is saying, dig down deep. Keep on keeping on. Now, the Four of Cups is a very emotional card. This Four of Cups here, he's taken time out to meditate and to balance his emotions. And in the reverse here, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy is sort of this release of emotion, that it's going to get emotional for you. The repercussions of this are going to be, again, they're going to be purging. I'm getting this opening, this, when you have a really big, good cry, because you've been through a really tough time. It hasn't been easy. You've had to reconcile with your, decisions and the aftermath, and you can feel a little bit defeated. You can feel a little bit worn out. You can feel like, man, I just, don't want to do this anymore. And then you have that this emotional purge as well, and you'll end up feeling better. All right, but you're definitely feeling frustrated. This is something that you were invested in a long time, and you're not seeing the results, or it was time to rethink your actions and your results, and and the consequences, and it hasn't been easy, and not everything in life is easy. But then sometimes the things that are the hardest, these decisions that are the hardest to make, and stepping out into the unknown is absolutely the hardest thing to do. Wow. Seven of Swords coming up again. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is, you're taking everything, you're taking the swords, that's all these thoughts, all these emotions with you, everything that you learned from this situation. And I don't get that this is somebody that was stepping out on you. I don't get that this was even somebody, somebody pulling the wool over your eyes. I get that this is you. You made a decision. You left. You're taking 5 swords, 5 ideas, 5 experiences, what have you with you. You're leaving what doesn't serve you, but you're taking something away from this situation and this purge, okay? Even if it was difficult. All right, and there you go, 9 of Cups. That's beautiful. And this was your wish. Deep down, you were hoping and you were wishing for this exactly. Now, in reality, it's hard. In reality, it's really difficult. And I think you're feeling, or you will be feeling, how difficult it is. And you might feel a little bit down and like you want to give up. But you're going to have an emotional purge also. And that's going to just make you so much stronger. But deep down, this is what you wanted and what you needed. Okay, so again, wow, 9 of Pentacles, you're setting out on your own. So you may have decided to leave a job or relationship, or it could just be any sort of, maybe it's a group of friends that weren't, their behavior wasn't aligning with what's best in your best interest. And, this is a hard road, but you know what? It's not always easy being an entrepreneur. It's not always standing out. You have to do the best for you, and this is going to be the best for you. This is what you wanted. Look, there are 2 9s right next to each other, and everything's going to become clear. It's difficult. Reality is difficult. Making big life changes is difficult, but everything's going to come clear for you. That's what the Moon card is saying. Spirit is saying, you know what? Stand on your own. You're going to stand on your own. You're going to feel alone, but you're going to be happy about it. You're going to be so happy that you did. And then when you look back, you're going to say, I can't believe it took me so long to do that. Now, 7 of Wands is being clarified here. Sorry, this is our Pisces energy, and we also have more Pentacles energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And that may be important to you. The 7 of Wands here is being clarified by the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is excellent. So in this moment of feeling, downtrodden, feeling like, the world is up against you, feeling like you just want to give up. Maybe you want to go back to someone or something that wasn't really great for you. Spirit is saying, the world is your oyster. You have all of these possibilities. You have done something that wasn't easy. This is you. This is your fire energy. This is your passion. Remember who you are. Remember why you planned it, because I get that this ending or whatever you've decided to leave behind, or maybe it was just a group of behaviors that you were participating in. Maybe it's emotional baggage. It could be anything here, you guys. But, go back. You planned it. This isn't something that happened right away. Okay, it's been difficult. You're going to feel, downtrodden. But this guy, he has look, he's also very well off. Normally he's in his castle or, and he's looking out and he can see all of the obstacles and challenges in his way. And he can also see where he needs to take advantage of certain situations. He's planning this. Again, it could be an entrepreneur, but you are setting yourself up, to succeed. And remember, the passion, the seed that you planted, this idea wasn't planted yesterday. It was long ago. So also have faith in yourself. All right, and we're getting the 5 of Pentacles here. So again, you may have, it may have been a difficult situation financially for you or physically. I get somebody here that was injured. You may feel emotionally injured by this, although I don't see, there aren't any cups in this reading. There are cups over here, the 9 of Cups. This is what you wish for. But again, you chose, this was the choice that you made. You decided, you chose to go out on... You decided to go it alone, and don't forget, that's why you're going to have all the rewards, you and you alone. And you won't have to maybe share that. Maybe you were in a business or in a situation where, somebody was taking your tips or your commission or what have you. Now you're going to have this emotional outpouring. And this is clarified by Pentacles energy, the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And that is gorgeous, you guys. That is getting everything you want. Everything that... Look here, we have the 9 of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. What you learned from this situation hasn't been easy, but it's a process. And in the end there, you guys, look at that. You have got everything coming together, whether it's moving on to a stable relationship, stable home life. This is richness. If this has to do with your job, this is a steady job. This is a well-paying job. And this is everything coming into alignment for you, Leo. And this is in your month. And this is King of Swords energy. Again, this is somebody, this is truthful. He's fair. He's balanced. He may be a little bit black and white. He may represent air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But he's somebody who is a just leader. He can tend to be a little bit black and white. All right, so you do have to be careful with that. It could also be, but your success may come with being a little bit detached from the situation. Because I get that even though there are pentacles here, I get that there was a bit of heartache. Okay, and I'm just going to clarify the King of Swords for you guys really quickly, a little bit more. Yep, and we've got the Fool. So I'm getting that you were really worried about taking this risk, and it took you a really long time, and you weren't even sure that you wanted to go through with this ending. But you know what? And I think also I'm getting money. Money was sort of an issue. I think you were worried about, you didn't want to be this tramp running around, whether, maybe this is sort of my backpacker card, being that budget traveler, not really having enough planned, thinking, everything will just fall in place. And I think that was really worrisome for you. But it looks like here, you have a plan. It's scary. You had to take a risk, and you might be without money, but you know exactly what to do to build your own success, and it comes. Leo, your success comes in August. Now, it may have to do with somebody who's very similar to this Swords energy, or it may be you just cutting through the BS. You know what you have to do. You can no longer dwell on, this is difficult. Oh, I'm feeling like everybody hates me, or I'm run down, or I can't do this. Having this emotional purge is actually going to finish up this cycle. That's dealing with things from the past and then making sure you don't repeat them. And that is nothing but a big win for you guys here. Okay, and that's being clarified by the Fool upside down, which, I think you were scared to take this risk, but in the end, it's going to, it's going to come back to you and it's going to be positive. And again, that's the energy. This bottom card here is the 8 of Cups. And you were really going back and forth about making this decision. And it's not easy, you guys, to make the right decision all the time. We get really caught up in, what makes us feel comfortable and the dream versus the reality. And, the King of Swords energy is you had to cut through the fantasy here and you had to step away, walk away from something, that you loved or that, you thought you loved or that gave you comfort or was, maybe it was, again, a set of behaviors that you were accustomed to and that was the way you dealt with things. And, walking away from that, leaving that behind wasn't easy, but deep down it was what you really wanted. And you're going to take that experience and you're going to learn from it. And that's a beautiful, beautiful process, Leo. There's nothing better than that. Patience, number 16 is coming out, patience. So I get that you planned a lot, for this. And then when it sort of started happening, you were like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And you've got to have patience with yourself. Every journey requires patience. Okay. And be kind to yourself during this change. Walking away. What did I say? You walked away from something. You walked away from something or someone that no longer served you, and it's hard and it was scary, but it was the right thing for you to do. Wow. Door to romance. Very nice. Okay. So you might be feeling a little bit downtrodden. You might be feeling a little bit frustrated. Okay. But I get that if this was a love situation, you're not going to be alone forever, even though you may feel it, because it's definitely showing up here. And, this, once you sort of purge and you deal, good things are coming your way. All right. And you're opening up your heart again. All right. And then boom, door to spirit. Hello. There are so many doors opening for you guys. Leo, there are so many doors opening up for you in your month. So you should just feel really excellent about this reading. Wow. Wow. And you had to walk away from something. Be patient. Be kind to yourself during this time. Okay. All right. You can overcome anything. All right. Yes, you can, Leo. You are strong. This has been hard. You remember, this is what was best for you. Reflect and redirect your energy. Boom. So you're not, I love it when there's this confirmation, you guys walking away. It was scary. You didn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But before all of this happened, you had a plan. Now, when you're in the throes of it and you let your emotions take hold, you kind of want to make it stop. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But you know what? You've got to reflect, redirect your energy, because when you do, Leo, you are unstoppable. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Again, this is nothing. This is a journey. You're going to open doors to romance, open doors to spirit in the month of August. Okay, as long as you redirect. Okay, change your vibration. Because I get here, you're sad, you're frustrated. Deal with it. Cry. Have a good cry. Let people know how you're feeling, but you need to release control. Because remember, there's always a divine plan. All right, watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. That is an amazing, amazing reading, you guys. The last half of August, I get the first half. You might be going through a little bit of something that's a little bit difficult for you, but remember, you're clearing out your blocks and your obstacles and making way by walking away from a situation, a job, a person, a set of behaviors, your own behaviors. You're opening up doors to passion and romance, your door to spirit. Okay, and you have to release control. You have to be kind to yourself, because this is a journey. Okay, and at the end of August, you guys, you're going to have this emotional purge, and it's going to be so cathartic and relaxing. So Leo, the best to you in August. If you like this, please hit like, share, and subscribe, and please leave me a comment. I love to hear how this plays out in your life. Thank you for listening, and have a beautiful August.